Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. Cybertron Weekly is your central hub for everything Transformers. You should know, Headmaster.
That is offensive. He's going to die.
Oh, ain't no help! He said, Headmaster. Transformers! Hello YouTube, UltraMaximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Transformers figure, and it's from the last night. It's the Crossfire Cogman in the Turbo Changer line. Now, I know there was another Cogman that Takara Tomy had put out, and it looked pretty cool, looked pretty neat, but this is the first and maybe the only Hasbro Cogman I've seen stateside, and I found this at my local Kroger, and I'd never seen it out on the shelves before, so this was definitely a must pick up for me. I'm definitely digging some of the looks on the back of the figure, so let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Cogman in the packaging, and I gotta say it looks pretty neat for a turbo changer or one-step changer they used to be called. Cogman was one of the more interesting characters, I think, in the film. I liked how he was a headmaster butler. I thought that was a good play on a headmaster. Yeah, this might be just a retool of the Prowl figure. One changer. I don't know. I'm going to have to dig him out and see if I can compare it. But it says Cyberfire. It's Cogman. He transforms in one step. And he has a turbo changer. It says Transformers right there. We get some nice artwork of Cogman up there. There he is in his robot mode. Of course, here is the vehicle in an open package box. Nothing on this side right here, and then it's got Cogman right there, so just kind of a close-up. There's Cogman, looking all kinds of cool. Cyberfire Cogman. Very, very neat. And then here is the artwork of Cogman, looking very, very cool. Definitely digging that. Here is the back of the packaging. It is Cyberfire, and if you put, I guess, what is that? Put a light over it, you can see the flame job on the hood of the car. Oh, if you put the little, it's like the dragon, you can see the little flames. So that's kind of cool. It's a neat gimmick. But I love this robot mode right here. That looks really cool as far as the picture goes. That's how you transform him. There's the vehicle mode, which looks a lot like the Prowl. And then there is another figure in the line. So yeah, just kind of a close-up. Here's how the play gimmick works with the Cyberfire thing. I think that looks kind of neat. So I guess you need him to get that to work. Vehicle mode, robot mode. That looks really neat. Very cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Cogman out of box and see what we think. So here we have Cogman out of the packaging, and I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with this figure. Now, a lot of people don't like the one-step changers. I don't really mind them. They have actually improved over the years as they've been continuing to make them, and the way they transform are always different, and I find that impressive. And there's just something about them, they really remind me and harken back to the old G1 toys. In fact, TF Fan Page 101 had made mention. I was talking to him the other night about this, and he said, shh, don't tell anyone that it's just like a G1 toy. And it is, really. If you go back and look at the old G1 figures, they were very, very simplistic for the most part, which, you know, is fine. I don't mind that. It reminds me of childhood. Kids are going to like these, and the detail on this thing is very impressive. Which is one of the main reasons I got this guy, because all the cog detail on here, very nice, and it kind of hides the screw a little bit there. That being said, I mean, he is a very simplistic figure, not much going on there, but it did surprise me in the articulation arena. So he's got some pretty simplistic articulation. His arms move up like that, and then they move down like that. That's pretty much it, except for the fact that his head is also articulated and can move back and forth. I did not expect that. I was expecting that to be a solid state piece. Boop, boop, he's hiding. But it is not, and I love how it's got the little cone in the back there. Very, very cool. So that impresses me as far as the articulation on this guy goes. Was not expecting the head to move at all. Now, transformation on this figure is very simple. You want to make sure that the arms are completely straight like that. And this is what's interesting. You take the bottom part of the figure and you turn it and it snaps in together and locks into place. And there he is in his vehicle mode. So yeah, that is very, very fun. I really like it. I don't know why. There's just something about spinning this piece like this. To pop it open. I like that. I don't know why. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing with this on the coffee table, just spinning it around. It's kind of like a little fidget spinner or something. I definitely dig it. But here is his vehicle mode, and I believe this is supposed to be the vehicle that he was driving in the movie with Anthony Hopkins. I'd have to go back and see the film again, but I believe that is what this is supposed to be, because he never transforms in the movie. He's like this tall, he's an itty-bitty guy. But overall, it's a pretty cool looking vehicle mode. I love the flat black windows. I just like those a lot. They don't reflect hardly any light, which is very cool. The detail, very nice. I love the wheels, but they're just all solid black, which is a bit unfortunate. And if I can get a close-up here, there are cogs in the sides of the doors and the vents. I adore that, but I wish it was the same color. I wish they would have painted these cogs right here the same color that the robot is underneath. I think that would have been very cool. But yeah, the detail on the wheels, very nice. We got the grill, Autobot logo, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see in this light or not, but the Cyberfire logo is right there. You can kind of see it there a little bit, so that's cool. Definitely dig that. The vents, everything's pretty decent. That spoiler on the back is a bit high. I don't care for that too terribly much, but hey, I guess it is what it is. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, the whole reason I got this, well, one, it was Cogman, and two, the detail on this guy is amazing. I love the blue paint in his eyes, that gold, tinny looking color on him, very cool. I like the sculpt on the head, how he's got the point, kind of like the Rocketeer on the back. Unfortunately, I mean, it is a one-step changer, and the back of the robot is, well, just mostly car. I mean, you see the hood and everything just kind of folded over there. Very nice detail on the wheels. I wish that had some paint app to it. Wouldn't mind it being this gold color that they got going on there, but it'd been more, I guess, realistic if it was the silver. But yeah, definitely cool. Love the color, love the details. Now, taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, loving the detail on the robot mode. The arms are not too bad. I like the articulation that they have, but all the detail on the waist and the legs just look amazing. That paint is very, very nice. I wish the doors kind of folded a little bit, but again, it's a one-step changer, so you gotta kind of live with what it is, and he has the flattest butt on the history of ever there. But those windows, oh, I love how flat those windows are and just don't reflect paint, or light, not paint, but reflect light. I think that is very cool. But yeah, the detail here, it looks very cool, very nice, and love that color. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, this is probably the weakest point of the figure, but then again, this is also where you transform the figure. I do like the uniqueness of just spinning it around like a corkscrew. The vents merge into the legs pretty well. They're just silver, but that's okay. I mean, he could add the silver legs there, so that's fine. Very interesting. And then the other interesting thing is all the detail on the bottom side of the back of the car there with the exhaust pipe and everything. I think that's an interesting little detail they didn't have to do, but they did, and I appreciate that. For comparison, here we have a Cogman with the Generations Power of the Primes Battle Trap and the Voyager class Last Night Megatron. So as you can see, he's a little bit smaller than a deluxe figure, which means he's way out of scale to Transformers because he's like half the size of a human or 3/4 of the size of a human in the movie. But that's okay because it would make a really horrible toy if it was that small. So yeah, I'm okay with this size. So is Cogman a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? Well, if you're collecting everything from the last night, you want to get this guy. This is probably in the last of the figure lines for this movie run, I'm going to guess. I'm surprised I found it this late. I mean, this is March of 2018, almost a year later, but definitely cool that they did add him to the toy line. I know there's I think it's a deluxe figure of him out there, deluxe or a Voyager figure by Takara, I believe. Leave a comment if I'm wrong, scream and yell at me. I have not seen that around the stateside, and I think it's sold out online. So this was definitely something for me to get to fill that place. Fill the cog? Huh? Yeah, that was a bad joke. I like it. I like the idea of the character. I like the idea of him being the headmaster butler. He was very weird. I don't know if he fit well in the movie, but he was entertaining. I will give him that. And I wanted to see more of the archaic Transformers like the tank. I think that would have been cool in the movie, but yeah, this guy, he's worth it to me because I like the gears, I like the look. I enjoy the one-step changers if they're done well. This one's definitely interesting with the little corkscrew spin at the bottom. It's definitely not a redux of Prowl, which I thought at the beginning when I first got it. So that's pretty cool. The Cyberfire gimmick is interesting. That way you can interact it with another figure. I don't know if I'm going to get the dragon so I can actually see that, but it's definitely pretty cool. I like it, it's fun, and kids are going to love it. So there he is, Cogman from Transformers The Last Night.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.